10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Washington Commanders. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. These guys need to play with a better sense of urgency, trying to avoid a daunting 0-3 hole to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I can't help but smile, not because I'm rooting for any team in particular, but to see the special team set up their team in such a big way, you just know that helps the interaction between all phases of a football team.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for a Commanders.
Let's go now.
First down.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Second and goal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
That's tough to play zone defense, and they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot? And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jayden Daniels with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift the pass to the runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Titans 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former number 1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 16 carries, 63 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
To throw is Ward. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Ward off the play fake. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Crack up.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. On now is the Titans punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 42-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 41 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Okay, break.
Here's 3rd and 6. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
This is taken at the 18. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
27-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he rolls across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They go play action with Ward. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. And he will score. Touchdown. A great play there. With his his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Washington offense set to take over. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinals.
That's a 26-yard.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Malik Harrison. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good for Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there as it'll lead to 4th down.
Mustang 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Ward. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Titans first down. First and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Third and 2. Throwing again here, Ward. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Now Ward. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Looking to throw. Moore. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Out of the gun, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
Ready.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Play action. It's Ward. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On first down, it's Krosky Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Daniels. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, smash front. Tag.
A run inside, Krosky Miller. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Trap 60.
Brings up 3rd and
Panther
goal.
11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Eilmanner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good. Gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Washington. 56 yards.
56-yard gain on the play. And the Washington
Ready.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First
Cougar
down
19.
and 10 yards to go.
Ready.
They'll run once more with J.C. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. tight end in motion right here. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And credit the tackle to Percy Butler.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and play the safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Off play action, Ward. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
What I like about that play, he didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A big play here, crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
At the 37-yard line.
Wide open receiver complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
So here is Cam Ward and the Titans down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 35 to go. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss. Now the ball comes loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Ward. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Here's Ward. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 13.
Back to throw. Ward. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
It's 3rd down. 3rd.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Well, see...